Hey everyone. One of the criticisms I hear about MGTOW occasionally is that MGTOW is basically a white boys club and it's racist against black men. And I think that's incorrect. But because we did have a lot of white nationalists recently kind of hitch their wagons to MGTOW, I thought I'd do a little experiment. So as you know, on February 10th, I posted a video called Why Racism is Retarded. And I deliberately made some, I guess, oversimplifications. I also used Wikipedia as my only source, and other things like that. I was trying to get somewhat of a response. Now, I stand by everything I said in that video. I will elaborate on some of the oversimplifications I made in a subsequent video, but I wanted to do this experiment to just see how much racism is in MGTOW. As of the time of this recording, it's been viewed 8,805 times. It has 702 thumbs up and 289 thumbs down. Now, it's actually one of my most thumbed down videos, but to give it some context, my Guide to Feminism, which has been viewed 71,932 times, has received 449 dislikes. So comparatively, based on the number of views, this has got a lot of dislikes. However, and this is the important thing, when you look at the dislikes and you look at the comments, now I'm very active in my comment section. If you compare like positive comments to negative comments, you come to the conclusion that it's about 50-50. I'd say it's about 50-50 people who adamantly disagree with me and want to argue about it, and half of it are people saying right on and being supportive. But then you look at the likes and dislikes, the dislikes are about half the likes. Now, likes and dislikes are usually things you feel very strongly about. Most people just watch YouTube, don't like or dislike a video unless they feel very strongly. So out of the 8,805 people who'd viewed this video, only about 900 or so felt strongly one way or another to actually hit the thumb up or thumb down. Now, many of these people are not my subscribers. I actually saw a bunch of people commenting on this video that I've never seen before on any of my previous videos. This one guy, I don't remember his name, he posted like 5 different comments calling me a cuck and everything like that. And then one of his comments was unsubscribed. Like, bitch, you were never one of my subscribers. You just stumbled upon this video because somebody posted it to Stormfront, and that's why you're here. But, you know, whatever. So these guys just flooded my comment section with a bunch of hate. Thumb down the video 289 times. Now, I think the real test is who actually unsubscribed from my channel. Now, you can't tell this from the actual page on the video, but you can actually look up in Google Analytics, and I'll tell you that. So I narrowed the field only to show February 10th to February 13th. That was the term of this experiment. On February 13th, I published another video. So from that point on, you know, it's hard to differentiate which video had which impact. So let's just look at the February 10th to the February 13th time frame. So on February 10th, I published the video. How many subscribers did I lose versus how many subscribers did I gain? On February 10th, I gained 15 subscribers. During that period, I gained 147 subscribers, but lost 68 on my main channel. And on this particular video, I gained 91 subscribers and lost 38 based on solely that video. It's a very small number. My takeaway from this is, you know, the racist white nationalist strain that's in the manosphere is a very loud, very vocal, somewhat very organized, but very small minority, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. But the point is, you know, I hear people commenting on my channel saying, you know, hey, I really like your videos. I like to share them with my friends, but, you know, there's a lot of racists in MGTOW and they're black or something, and I don't want to share this with them because they might get offended or whatever. And I think that's really sad. The black community is like ground zero in the gynocentric war. Black men are just getting the rough end of the stick from gynocentrism and feminism. I mean, their entire culture has been subverted by feminism. I made this video and I did this experiment. I wanted to see just how quote-unquote racist MGTOW was, and it's not. We're talking a very small minority, probably like 2% at best. So for those of you out there, you know, black MGTOW, don't look at MGTOW as like this racist white boys club, because it's not. Yeah, there are racists in MGTOW. There are racists everywhere. Everybody wants MGTOW to be about something other than what it's supposed to be about, which is about fighting gynocentrism and empowering men. So, you know, you have like the tradcons. They want to make it about, you know, fucking progressivism and politics and bullshit like that. Like, oh, let's go fight the left. Let's go get the left. Let's go play politics. Fuck politics. Politics isn't going to solve shit. You know, same thing with the MRAs. They want to make it like, let's talk about the law. Let's make appeals to equality. Well, that's not going to work. And then you have the white nationalists like, oh, it's all about these brown people fucking everything up for us white people. No. Okay. So everybody's trying to like pull MGTOW in one direction or another. And then you even have splinter groups like IBMOR that broke off to go do their own thing from MGTOW. I'm not saying that we necessarily need to always be one big group. I mean, if we want to split off into different groups and do our own thing, that's fine. In fact, if you want to like have 1 foot in one camp and 1 foot in the other camp, that's fine. There's a lot of people in MGTOW who are also MRAs. There's a lot of people in MGTOW who are also PUAs. There's a lot of people in MGTOW who are white nationalists. There's people in MGTOW who are IBMOR. There's people in MGTOW who are in all these different splinter groups. And that's fine. I think what MGTOW just should focus on is male self-actualization and fighting gynocentrism. And that's it. If you want to do something beyond that, you know, you can have your foot in another camp and you could do that over there. But don't try to make MGTOW that. If you want to be, you know, for something else, then, you know, you could be a MGTOW and then you can do that too, but do those things like separately. Because MGTOW should be for all men. Gynocentrism is not a problem for white men. It's not a problem for brown men. It's not a problem for black men. It's a problem for all men. It's female nature. Doesn't matter what color your skin is or what country you're from, female nature is the same. Hypergamy is the same. Gynocentrism is the same. And the only way we're going to defeat it is if we don't splinter off into our little groups and start warring against ourselves. That's how women have been able to get away with this shit for so long. It's because men never unite for anything. As soon as they start forming little tribes and start going to war against each other, and then the women take advantage of the situation. I just care about men, no matter what language you speak, what religion you are from, what color your skin is. I want to help you, and I want to defeat gynocentrism. That's my goal. And if you don't share that goal, if you think self-actualization and anti-gynocentrism is only for white people, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully this video inspired you, let you know that it's not MGTOW, it's just these people in MGTOW. But there's racists everywhere. It's the fucking internet. You're not going to be able to get away from them. It is what it is. If you have very sensitive friends, I don't know. Figure it out. I don't know. I don't care. I support people as long as I generally agree with them, even if I don't agree with everything they have to say. So if I agree with most of what you have to say, but I disagree with other things, even if I strongly disagree with them, I'll still support you. It's just, I don't know, I just have this kind of respectful attitude when it comes to individual self-actualization and things like that. I just don't care about the little things. If we're more alike than we're different, I consider that a win. I don't see a reason to cut you off or stop associating with you or form my own little clique over here. It doesn't benefit either one of us. We all have something to gain. We all have something to share. We all have something to give. And I'm not saying like, you know, let's form an army or anything. I'm just saying like we all have different talents. You know, when you listen to a MGTOW channel from a black content producer, they have a different perspective on how gynocentrism affects them and how it affects their community than someone who's white or someone who's Asian. I mean, all these different cultural perspectives help us understand gynocentrism better. And also it helps us reach more men. So if you're a black man, you may not listen to, you know, Stardust or Sandman or me or Barbarossa, but you may listen to someone like Black Gnostic Speaks or Morpheus the Black Neo, Smarkatech Man, or some other, you know, black MGTOW channel. And if that reaches you, if that helps you understand the red pill and helps save your life, isn't that worth it? I mean, it's better to have all these different voices from different cultures, different races, spreading the red pill throughout all communities than to have like this one hegemonic body where like we agree on 100% of everything. So these are our political beliefs, these are our racial beliefs, these are our cultural beliefs, and it just goes on and on and on. And if you don't agree with everything, then we throw you out or we say you can't use this or this and that. And then we form our own little tribes and we go to war with each other. I mean, this is what is happening in feminism with the intersectional feminism. This is why feminism is eating itself, which is great. I'm celebrating that. I don't want to see that happen to MGTOW. We don't need intersectional MGTOW. We don't need MGTOW plus. Anti-gynocentrism, anti-marriage, pro-male self-actualization. There is no requirement to be a certain race or believe in certain cultural beliefs. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're religious, agnostic, atheist. Are you against gynocentrism? Are you anti-marriage? Are you for male self-actualization? Well, congratulations. Have a red pill, and here is MGTOW. Welcome. This is Turfling Monkey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.